Wednesday night live chat. I really wish that YouTube would let me schedule it for 7:30 like it used to, but I don't think they're ever going to change back to that, and it's such a pain having to schedule it for 7 when it starts at past. Anyway, just one of these wonderful changes that companies like to make and surprise us with. So I guess I'll start with just a little bit of channel admin while people are joining and stuff like that. So I think I said in the last live that I might drop back to one upload a week and be dropping the Wednesday upload. Now, there is a video, one more of the Eat Out With Me videos filmed and good to go for a Wednesday. And I think that the video playback of these live chats, I will, instead of putting live once the chat's finished, they'll go live on a Wednesday. Hi Katie, it's great to have you joining me on this night. I was going to say lovely night, but I suppose it is lovely. It's been sunny here. I know as well that with better weather, hopefully on the way, people aren't going to be indoors as much, and there are things people are going to want to do more than sit here and engage with me for half an hour. So there might be fewer lives. I know I said I want to do at least one a month, and I think at the moment I'm doing about 2 a month, but we'll just see how things go. Katie says, I'm drinking Apple Tango in your company. I am drinking Tesco's own brand cream soda. I have some of the Tango Paradise in my fridge, but only 2 cans, and I can't get any more of it at the moment. It's out of stock in my area, so I'm kind of saving it because I think it might be my favourite Tango. It was apple, but I think the Paradise Tango may beat that. So yeah, but I guess that's sort of all the channel admin out the way. I'm going to have lots of new in food videos coming up, working on those just now and quite excited for them. The one thing I will say, I don't plan to do a coronation video. The reason being that there might be another coronation in my lifetime, but I know so many other food channels are going to do it, and there's only so many different takes you can do on something like that. And the products I've seen are not that exciting. I mean, Sensations crisps, well, they've got Coronation Prawn Cocktail crisps. All they've done is get prawn cocktail crisps and stick the word coronation in front of them. It's not new. And it's like, I know M&S have got, I think it's a coronation caterpillar cake, or maybe that's Asda, but it's just a caterpillar cake and they decorated it differently. So it's not really new and stuff like that. It doesn't excite me. So yeah, but if you really, really want a video where I try coronation themed products, let me know in the comments over on Instagram, because I want to give you guys the things that you want to see, rather than always doing just what I want to do. There's a heart on my screen. Why can I not get rid of it? It's right in the way of the message that I'm trying to read. The lard-laced vegan quiche. I don't like the sound of that. Shannon says, hope you have had an amazing week. And Katie says, Camilla's choice. I know the quiche you mean. I saw it on the news. It's a quiche. God, come up with something more interesting than a quiche. Quiche is fine, but yeah, it's quiche. Shanna, it's great to have you joining me. I hope that you and your family are all doing well. My week, oh my God. Some of you may have seen the story I posted on Instagram earlier this week. I think it might have been Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. but I don't know if you've ever seen it in my videos, because I'm not sure that it's ever in shot when I filmed in my kitchen, but on top of my fridge freezer, I've got a wine rack with 3 shelves, but I don't store wine in it because I don't really drink. So I store my 2 litre bottles of Pepsi Max, and I've done that for years and it's been absolutely fine. Until earlier this week, I took one down from the top shelf to put in the fridge, and another one came sliding down with it, hit the floor and exploded everywhere. There was Pepsi Max on the kitchen window. My hall carpet was absolutely soaked. It was down the walls in the kitchen, the hall and the spare room. Somehow I didn't get hit, and I've no idea how that happened, because I was standing right next to it, and if it hit the kitchen window, God knows how it missed me, but that was fun. So yeah, I guess I've had better weeks, but you know, at the end of the day, it was Pepsi Max cherry, so it's not like it was sugary. Thankfully, it hasn't stained. The whole carpet I've been wanting to replace for years anyway. So yeah, but I said at the time, you don't realise how much liquid 2 litres is until it explodes all over your kitchen and you have to clean it up. So yeah. Thankfully, I didn't have my phone in the kitchen at the time, because if I got Pepsi Max on my phone, I mean, I'm sure one of my last phones died from getting icing sugar in it, because I used to bake and look at the recipes on it, and what have I done? There we go. It was always getting covered in icing sugar, and I swear if I'd taken it in for repair, they would have been like, is this cocaine? What is this white powder in this phone? Katie says, Caroline, have you tried the Aldi protein mousses, my new fave thing? I haven't. I do have a new in Aldi video coming up. I did want to get them and they were out of stock, but I'm going to go back. I would probably get the strawberry flavour, but Katie, if there is a flavour you recommend, I might try and get that one. But yeah, it's something I would like to try, and I should have got them when I saw them. When I'm doing new in, I visit the supermarkets I'm thinking of doing, and I either take photos on my phone or just make notes of the products that I want to get, so that when I go in to get them, I know exactly what I'm going for. And they had the mousse on the day that I went in to make my list, and it was gone by the time I went in to buy it. So that was disappointing. Katie says vanilla, most definitely. Then I will try and get my hands on the vanilla flavour this weekend, maybe. I'll see. A lot's going to depend on what the weather's like, because I still haven't got my car fixed. Katie says strawberry's nice, but don't like choc or lemon flavours. I thought I hated lemon, but I'm realising I don't hate it as much as I thought. Some lemon things I do, but lemon and chocolate flavoured things, like, you know, a Mr. Kipling box of French Fancies, the ordinary ones where you get, I think you get 8, but it's 2 pink, 2 yellow, 2 chocolate and 2 others, and the only ones I ever eat from those are the pink, because I just don't like the other 2. Carol says, my day has been a bit off today. week was okay. I left my £5 change in a self-checkout, and David says, hello Kaz, hope you're well. Just quick hello. Hi David, it's great to see you, and I hope you'll be able to stay for longer at some point in the future, but thank you as always for your continued support of me and my channel and your help in pointing out editing mistakes like leaving my address in a video when I thought I'd watched it to make sure I'd taken that out. Carol, you have my deepest sympathy. I know it might not seem like a lot of money to some people, but to others it is, and especially in this day and age. And it's one of those things that we do just without thinking, and you have my sympathy, Carol. And yeah, that's definitely worse than what happened to me with the Pepsi Max, because you know, I got that cleaned up and that's that, but yeah, that's worse. And David says, don't forget to hit the... So guys, if you're watching this live or on playback, David has said, he has spoken. I feel like I'm waffling quite a bit. My side is still hurting, it's getting better, and then I'll do something and it will start to hurt again. So yeah, I think it's just going to be one of these things that's always bothering me, but sometimes I have to be careful how I sit because it gets sore, but then that might just be age as well. Don't bounce back like I used to. Katie says, have you got any holidays planned? No, I don't at the moment. My parents and I are talking about getting a dog, and if that happens, it would make holidays a bit difficult. But when I say it would make holidays a bit difficult, I mean that I wouldn't want to be away from the dog. But what I would really love to do, even if I don't go abroad, I'd love to visit and maybe like Airbnb it in cities around the UK. I know I said this last time. Ideally, I would win the lottery or get a sugar daddy or sugar mummy, because I'm not going to be fussy, but and just like go around all the cities in the UK and have a couple of nights and take you guys on a little, I'd say sightseeing tour, but I don't know if I'd necessarily sightsee everything, but you know, just show you them. I'd like to do that, and I would love to travel the world and film it, preferably with my boyfriend / husband, but yeah, might just be me and the dog. Bethany says, hi Kaz, love your top, hope you're okay. Hi Bethany, it's great to see you here. Yeah, this is a Dungeons and Dragons themed top because I play a bard, and this is a lute, which is the symbol for a bard, and then a D20 and another D20. Won't mean a lot to you guys unless you play Dungeons and Dragons, but I like the design. And actually, my parents were over for lunch today and my mom was admiring it, but she is a musician, she's a pianist, so anything to do with music she likes. I'm planning to not do too much Dungeons and Dragons related stuff, so I know there've been a few videos recently on Wednesdays where I've been introducing that aspect of my life, but I don't want it to get too much because it is a bit of a niche interest. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some more dancing, and if I do, those will be Wednesday uploads as well. I am working on some more mental health related stuff, but not sure when that will be out. And yeah, all my new in videos and things like that. I don't really have a favourite video to make, and I think that's why I make so many different types of video on my channel, because I don't have a favourite. Katie says, that's such a good idea. Premier Inns are cheap and so good quality. They're everywhere. We stayed in one near Gatwick before our holiday and I was very impressed. That's actually a good shout. I suppose I immediately thought Airbnb because that's what a lot of people go for, but something like a Premier Inn might be more sensible when I'm a lone female and somebody who gets lost easily. I'll need to look into it. I don't even know where I'd go first. I'd love to go back to Devon. I would love to go to Cornwall. I'd like to go back to Cambridge. I'd like to go to Newcastle because they've got the Metro Centre, and Manchester because of the Trafford Centre. That's not really what I had in mind though, by going and, you know, doing things in the cities. It was not visiting the shopping malls and taking around huge shopping centres. Yeah. Katie says Brighton. I've never been to Brighton. That would be a good one. It'd actually be really fun to go to Brighton with Alistair, and Manchester actually, with Alistair would be fun. He might bring Alana too, but not sure. Alana's good fun as well. I used to live in Devon, so I do know that area a bit. We only went to Cornwall a few times, but there's so many beautiful places in Cornwall that I would love to see. And Wales, we talked about Wales in the last live. Yeah, there's just so many nice places in the world, and I need to go to Ireland. I've never been to Ireland. So yeah, need to go there. Maybe I'll do a UK tour to celebrate if I hit 1,000 subscribers, assuming that I am still alive and able to tour the country without a Zimmer frame or a ton of medical equipment, because I'm like 96 years old. I don't know how to make this heart go away. Maybe if I tap on it? No. It's just the emoticon thing on the chat screen, but it's blocking the ends of all the new messages. Katie says you would love New York, Kaz, because it's full of exciting snacks. I think I love New York full stop, just because the atmosphere is very, very different to here. And there are so many things to see. I wouldn't be excited for the shops as such. I mean, I might want to go in and so I could say that I've been, but I find shopping in America really difficult because I cannot do maths, and having to try and calculate the tax that's going to be added on at the till to work out what the thing I'm holding actually costs. I can't do that. I just cannot do that at all. Katie says, I want to go back just to top up the snap drawer. There are websites and stuff that do American snacks, but they do cost so much, and there's always stuff that you can't get online that you can get in the place. Although my cousin did go, I'm not sure if it was New York, but it was somewhere in America, and he wanted a foot-long hot dog from the street. So he did, he got a street food foot-long hot dog, ate it, and then spent the entire night in the bathroom as a result. So yeah, I guess you just have to watch what you're getting and where you get it from. Cheyenne says, sorry I'm late. Don't worry at all, Cheyenne. People drop in and out all the time, and I'm more than happy. Doesn't matter if you come 5 minutes before the end or you come, you just pop in, say hi, pop out. I don't mind. I will sit here and I will talk regardless. Even if there is nobody in the chat room, I would probably still sit and just talk to myself, because I think that is my destiny, to be a crazy old lady. So I need to start, getting into it so that I can do it properly and make sure that I scare all the local kids. But it's really nice. This is, by the way, ring light setting number 1, which most people said they liked best or they voted for off. I'm just going to change it a bit. This was to see if it made any difference to how professional my videos looked, and to be honest, I think the issue with things looking professional is probably me, and if I'm in a video it's not going to look professional. This is ring light setting number 2, which is quite yellow. Katie says, have you seen Dungeons and Dragons at the cinema? I haven't. I did actually want, or I thought about suggesting to the guys that I play Dungeons and Dragons with on a Saturday night that we could kind of go as a group, but 2 of them have kids, and logistically it would just be a nightmare. So I might wait until it comes out on Prime or something like that and watch it that way, but I do want to see it. Cheyenne says, how are you? I'm okay. After a bit of a not eventful week, but yeah, the Pepsi Max incident. I mentioned that at the beginning, so if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, once this goes live as a replay, you'll be able to see it then. I'm going to change the ring light setting again. This is setting number 3, which is more of a white light. So you can let me know in the chat if you're watching now, or in the comments if you're watching the replay, which setting you like best. And this is off, which actually is not as bad as I thought it would be, because it is still daylight outside, but I think I do still need it. That's the setting I had it on before. Yeah, that's the end of my technical waffle, playing about with my ring light. Cheyenne says, limited edition Mint 12 out on Monday. Thank you for letting me know, because I did see it was coming out, but I didn't know it was due on Monday. I will have to see if I can get my hands on that. There is also the Yorkie Honeycomb, a Whisper Gold wafer bar, and I know that the Galaxy White Chocolate Digestives are meant to be coming out. There's the salted caramel Cadbury's fingers, which I was wanting to get, but I've seen a lot of people say they're not all that, so I'm no longer quite so excited for those. Katie says, and strawberry Oreos. I'm not sure how I feel about strawberry Oreos because I tried their twist ones. I think they do a vanilla and something twist, and one's a raspberry flavoured one, and it was awful. It was really, really not good. I think if they did a golden Oreo with the strawberry filling, or you know the white chocolate enrobed ones they do at Christmas, I love those Oreos. But normal Oreos, not a fan. Katie says, have you tried the flake caramel? I have. I don't think I did it in a video. It's really messy to eat. It's all right, but I think because it's Australian and it's made with their version of caramel, it's not as sweet. I like it, but I don't love it, and I certainly don't love the price of it because it is imported. It costs a fortune. Cheyenne says, when is the Yorkie honeycomb coming out? I'm not sure. I thought it was meant to be April, and I haven't seen it yet. But I'm always keeping an eye out for new and exciting things. I'm going to be trying to cover as many of the supermarkets as I can, and as I usually do when I do a new in supermarket video, I like it to be own brand for that supermarket. So there will be, there's going to be a new in branded video out on Sunday, unless you're watching this back later, in which case it's already out. I've got the new in ice cream one to do, and then yeah, lots of new in ones, and new in M&S, which Jane very, very kindly donated towards the cost of, so I do want to get that done. Just don't know quite when I'm going to fit it all in, but I'll manage. Katie says caramel ice cream to die for. I'm not going to pass comment on that because I have tried it in a video that's coming up, and you'll see my opinion of it then. But I know there's some other, I think, isn't there a Milky Way ice cream that Cadbury have brought out? Or did I dream that up? No, I'm sure they have. It'll probably be on sale in Iceland because everything like that seems to be available in Iceland. Or the other name it goes by that I can't remember. Whole Foods? No. Warehouse Foods? I don't know. Food Warehouse? Shine says, not Galaxy white digestives, it's McVitie's white digestives that are coming out. You're right. You are right. I don't know where I got the Galaxy white digestives from. Probably because it's Galaxy milk chocolate digestives that have come out fairly recently. Because Galaxy don't even do a white chocolate bar. Why do Galaxy not do a white chocolate bar in 2023? Why not? I mean, they even did like a blonde chocolate bar. Don't even know if they still do that one. But yeah, no white chocolate. Why? Shine says farm foods. And Katie says, oh my God, white digestives where? They're not out yet, Katie. I thought they were meant to be coming out in March or April time. We are well into April and I haven't seen anybody with them. So it doesn't look like they have hit the shelves yet. But yeah, McVitie's white chocolate digestives are apparently on the way. Katie says, when I was little, I wrote to Milky Bar suggesting biscuits. Well, it took them long enough. Actually, no, they haven't got biscuits, Milky Bar, have they? I'm thinking of the Milky Way biscuits, which I don't even know if they do anymore. I like the Milky Bar cookies and cream bites. They are really good. And they used to do it in a bar form, but I don't know if they still do. Haven't seen it for a while. I quite like the white chocolate Oreo Cadbury bar. But yeah, so much new food coming out. It seems to take forever to filter up to Scotland. But yeah, as ever, if there's anything you guys particularly want me to try, you can just comment on whatever video you happen to be watching when you think of it, or drop me a DM on Instagram and let me know. Always looking for suggestions. Cheyenne says Maltesers, orange and mint cake bars out. Now I have seen those, but I haven't bought them because I don't know that I would like them. However, doesn't mean I won't decide to put them in a video at some point. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll try them. They might be something that I would do in a TikTok or a YouTube short. Katie says, funny though, I'm not too keen on the Milky Bar Gold Bar, funny taste. Again, I'm going to be talking about that on Sunday. Yeah, don't know what they have done with that one. Really don't know. And the people who are tasting the product, who are these people? Where are they finding them? And yeah. Well guys, it has been just over half an hour, so I'm going to wrap this up now and let you guys get off and do something much more interesting than talking to me. But thank you so much for giving me some of your time this evening. Not sure yet when the next live chat will be. Might not be until May, but I'll advertise it on Instagram, and if you don't follow me there, usually on the morning of a Friday when I'm doing the live, you'll see it in my upcoming videos bit if you go to my channel and click on the live bit. But yeah, hope everyone has a good weekend, and yeah, thank you and good night.